What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jalen here on another episode of Elevated Minds, and today's episode is going to be called Stop Being So Emotional. Stop being so emotional, guys. This is for the men. This one is for the men. Look, I've been getting a lot of DMs from a lot of women, off of different videos I've posted, and a lot of these women are telling me that they're dealing with guys that are super emotional. And this is something I have to talk about. This is something I have to talk about because I get on the women and I have to make sure I get on the guys just as well. You know what I'm saying? I got to get on you guys too. So look, an emotional man is a sign of weakness. And I don't mean in the way of acting like you don't have emotions, because men have emotions and men should be able to express their emotions. My problem is a lot of men don't know how to express their emotions in a healthy way. So a lot of men are out here doing these passive aggressive things, for one, which, men, we're not supposed to be passive aggressive. Women are more passive aggressive by nature, but men, we're more direct. So when you're being passive aggressive, you're being more feminine. That's going to come off feminine to women. It's going to come off feminine to anybody else you're coming into contact with. So keep that in mind. You want to, not be so passive aggressive. Learn how to be a little bit more direct in a positive, healthy, loving way, not in a rude way, but as men, we have to learn how to be leaders. And when leading, you have to be the one to do it first. You know what I'm saying? So you can't always expect someone else to act in that type of way. If someone else is being passive aggressive, you don't meet them with passive aggressiveness. You diffuse it by being more direct. So guys, we cannot be passive aggressive. Try not to be passive aggressive. The next thing, when a girl doesn't hit you back, she doesn't text you back or doesn't call you back, or she might have played some games or something like that, leaving you hanging, address it. You can address it, put up your boundaries 100%, but do not be reactive. Too many guys are emotional and they react to all these things that these women do. And when a woman sees that she can get you emotional, she can get you riled up, that is a sign of weakness, which is also going to come off as feminine. Women have to know that you are a rock. You know what I'm saying? You can be strong. You can have a backbone. A lot of guys don't have backbone. And look, I'm not pointing fingers because I'm a person that also had an issue with having a backbone. So I'm not trying to point fingers at anybody, but I'm trying to tell you guys, I want to help y'all. And one way that you can start being more masculine and start getting more texts back, even when she rejects you, you still get a text back later on down the line. Don't be reactive. If a girl does something, not your girlfriend, but y'all been dating and she started acting out of character, if you said something about it, or you've addressed it, that's it. Learn how to walk away. Learn how to just leave some silence. Let the woman come to you in this sense. The ball's in her court. You know what I'm saying? Stop being so emotional. Stop checking in, texting. Oh, she didn't text me back. Oh, let me text her again. Oh, let me text her again. Stop the double texting. Stop the triple texting. Stop the 4, 5, 6 times texting when she didn't text you back. Maybe she's busy. Maybe she don't want to talk to you. Let's just be real about it. Sometimes they don't want to talk to you. And like they say, women are like cats and men are just like dogs. So women kind of come and go as they please when you're in the dating phase. And even when you're in relationship phase, women still kind of just come and go with emotions. Women are emotional. Guys, you have to realize when you're dating with women, we don't need to be so emotional. Don't need to be so reactive. Stop reacting. And because here's the thing, if you're going to be emotional and that comes off as feminine, then you're going to come off as feminine to your woman. Come off as feminine to your woman, she's going to walk over you. If your woman can walk over you, then the world can walk over you. If the world can walk over you, what else are you as a man? You can't, if you can't withstand what the world throws at you, you're going to be in trouble. So you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to stand up to your woman. You got to learn how to put your foot down when it comes to your lady. If she can just run over you, she's not going to respect you. And I'm not telling people to be stoic to the point to where you act like you don't have an emotion. I do not preach suppression. Men should not be suppressing their emotions. I do not condone suppression. Men should be getting out their emotions. Find you a brotherhood, your bros. When it comes to sharing things, when you've had a rough week or a rough day, or you're going through some depression or whatever it might be, Don't put that on your woman. I'm going to say that one more time. When you're going through depression, you're going through all these terrible things, don't put all that pressure on your woman. Your woman is not your therapist. And if you can do this if you want to, you can do whatever you want. I'm just trying to tell you, if you go overboard and want, oh babe, life is so hard and everybody hates me, and oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and oh, I'm not a man. You doing all this kind of stuff, bro, she's not going to respect you. Look, if you need to get that stuff out, you got family. If you got some family, talk to your family, maybe your mom, your dad, your brother or sister, some cousins or aunties, somebody else. Maybe talk to, get some boys, get a brotherhood so you can talk. Y'all can go out for some drinks or something. Y'all can just let it all out. You can talk about what you need to talk about, or go bowling, or go, whatever y'all do. Just get together with your boys, and then y'all can talk about things you can exchange. You don't want to just dump on somebody, let them exchange with you. But that's who you need to be sharing that with, and that helps you not to be emotional. You're getting it out in a healthy way with people that works with in that dynamic. But you do not want to be being emotional and dumping all this emotional stuff on your woman. When you do that, you depolarize the relationship. So now you're putting all these problems on her. So when you're putting these problems on her, that puts her into fixing mode, because she's like, oh, he's got all these problems. What is fixing mode? That's masculine. Men are fixers. We are the fixers mentally, logically. We're logical. So you put her in a logical masculine point now. This is where she's trying to fix your problems, and now she's trying to protect and provide for you. Now that's going to take her out of her feminine, which is going to depolarize the relationship. So in other words, now she's going to be acting more masculine and you're going to be acting more feminine. And when that happens, well, sex is off the table. You can forget about that. She's not going to be turned on towards you. She's not going to feel your masculine energy because you're in your feminine. And then now she's in her masculine. And so you've depolarized everything. And so now she's the one running everything. She's the one, being the leader. And women instinctually don't really want to be the leader in the relationship. They want to be with a man that knows how to lead, that knows how to take the reins of the relationship. And I don't mean that in a controlling way. I mean being the man of integrity, that's going to lead both you guys into the right direction. Women want a guy that has a vision. They want someone that knows where he's going. So in other words, why would a woman want to submit to somebody that doesn't have a vision? Or why would a woman want to submit to a man that is so feminine, who's so much in his feminine? He's emotional, reactive. He doesn't know how to process his emotions. He doesn't know how to communicate his emotions. And then when he does communicate his emotions, he dumps them onto his woman, which depolarizes the relationship. So y'all got to look at it like this. And I'm not telling men that you can't talk to your girl. I don't want you to think that I'm saying you can't talk to your girl. You can talk to your girl, especially if your girl's your best friend. You want to share things. But I'm saying, when it comes to your depression, when it comes to your sadness, when it comes to, oh, woe is me, don't be putting all that woe is me stuff on her. Like, just don't do it. Do not. If you want to do anything else in your relationship, money is like one of the biggest problems, but emotional and feminine men are one of the, I think it's probably the top two when it comes to destroying relationships. It's up there. So guys, like, it's okay to feel your emotions. A lot of men, like me, myself, I grew up more with my sister and my mom. I spent time with my dad, but I spent more time with my mom and my sister when I was homeschooled for like 7 years. So, I've grew up around more women, more closely for longer periods of time. So I developed more feminine nature. And so I had to learn to rewire that. And the way I rewired that was by changing my behaviors. So guys, if you're really being needy or over texting, double, triple texting her, like being all up on her 24/7, and you're wondering why she's like not texting you back, you're wondering why you feel like you're being too overbearing, you probably are being too overbearing. You're probably actually being very feminine, which is polarizing her. She doesn't want to be in her masculine. These women do not want to be in their masculine. Some of them are just in there, but when you can be a strong enough masculine man, you will get her in her feminine. You know what I'm saying? You will get her there. And a lot of guys will argue with me. I've had a lot of guys come on here on some of my comments and say things like, oh, well, women are just either born feminine or you're not born feminine. We don't have anything to do with that. It's like, I get what you're saying, but in the presence of an actual healthy masculine man, a woman will naturally, instinctively go into her feminine if you're doing what you're supposed to do. Now, I'm not talking about these women that are just in their masculine, they're stuck in there, they think that's what it is. I'm not talking about those women, but I'm saying naturally, if you're a masculine man and you're just in your divine masculine energy, and you go into the proximity of a feminine woman, you're gonna feel that polarity, whether it be a friendship, whether it be a romantic relationship, whether it be anything, just someone you meet, you're gonna feel that polarity difference because of the opposing energies. So, but anyways, I don't want to get into that. My main thing is, guys, we got to learn how to stop being so emotional, learn how to process your emotions, learn how to not put those heavy emotions and heavy feelings onto your woman to depolarize the relationship. Find someone outside of there to talk about when it comes to serious problems like that. Like I said, I don't want you to think you can't tell your girl about your day, but I'm just saying you don't need to just throw all of your problems and all of your worries onto her. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to work. If you don't listen to anything else I say, just don't do that. I hope I provided y'all some value, guys. If you are dealing with any type of issues like that, let me know in the comments. I'd love to do more videos on this if you guys are having issues or anything I can help with. I really enjoy doing videos like this. So if you haven't followed me yet, subscribe to the channel, follow me on all my socials. It's going to be down below in the description box on my link tree, and let's go on and keep moving, guys, towards our goals. 2023 is moving fast. We're about to hit April. Thank y'all once again for watching. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Stay elevated.